There's no doubt she has an unforgettable voice, and her famous duet with her father is loved the world over.
Unforgettable, that's what you are. Unforgettable, the near or far.
The daughter of music legend Nat King Cole, Natalie Cole, rose to musical success in the mid-1970s as an R&B artist and has been at the forefront of the music industry ever since. She actually began performing at the age of 11, not surprising with her famous dad and the talents of her mother, former Duke Ellington Orchestra singer Maria Hawkins Ellington. Today in her 60s, Natalie Cole still shines. The 9-time Grammy Award winner has sold over 30 million albums and has had great success with her new Spanish album En Espanol. I was lucky enough to catch up with Natalie on her recent visit to Bangkok for the city's Riverside Jazz Festival. Well, we're here in Bangkok with the amazing Natalie Cole, and welcome to Thailand again.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's your third visit now, isn't it?
Yes, just a quick visit, but even after the show tonight, tomorrow we're taking a day off. And gonna just, maybe go on the river or something.
What do you like most about Thailand?
It's an unusual place, I think I like the weather, actually. I like it when it's warm, and that's always nice. I think the people are amazing. The food is amazing. It's kind of like a disorganized New York.
I can understand that.
Yeah, everything happens here, and you don't really know what's going on, but somehow it gets done,
You've had great success with your Latin album. I mean, how does it feel to be at the top of the charts with the Latin audience?
It's really awesome. I was just hoping to at least make a noise, to let not only the Latin community know, but just artists in general, to step out. Step out and be courageous and do something a little different. And Spanish has always been something that I loved. So taking the influence of my dad and doing this record many, many years later was really, it was a challenge, and it was, an experiment, really, in many ways. But I had a
very successful experiment.
A very successful one. I had a great producer who really knew, if you're going to do this, at least out the box, do this in honor of Latin music and be respectful of the Latin composers, which is the same thing we did with the Unforgettable music, So I think that's why the Latin people liked it so much.
When you mentioned your dad, Nat King Cole, I mean, I grew up, my parents were huge fans, and
Right.
they're always playing his albums, particularly at Christmas. And is there still a strong influence from him in your music, in your life?
I think so. I think it will always be there. It's a quiet thread of always wanting to do quality work and wanting to please the audience, and at the same time being courageous and stepping out and trying different things musically. My father loved to try different things, and I have that same passion, same curiosity, and I know that I can't do everything, but I like to, experiment.
Yeah. It's fun though doing that too, isn't it?
Yeah, and he was, he took us to a lot of Broadway shows when I was growing up, and it was so wonderful and so influential, and he did a couple of Broadway things, and he had fun doing it. He enjoyed his work.
You've also written a book too, and I mean, which talks about your struggles, with drugs too. And I guess it's very courageous to come out and talk about things like that. And do you think it's been a help too for other people who are going through similar problems?
I think that a lot of people are being helped when highly visible individuals come out and tell their stories, whether it's about a food disease or a drug disease or whatever kind of issues they're struggling with. It's so important because the general public, they think that our lives are so,
So
and vulnerable.
And so perfect.
And so perfect.
Yeah.
Flawless. Everything goes just great. But the truth is that being famous is a job too. And it's something that you have to be very careful with. And a lot of times we get caught up in it all and end up making mistakes, making bad decisions.
What is it that got you through? Was it your music, your friends, your faith?
I think a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
You know, I can't imagine going through what I went through without the support of my family, without the support of my friends, and without my music and other people's music. You know, I can think of some artists that I really admire, like Sting, like at the time, I'm trying to think of Joni Mitchell. There was some really beautiful folk music that I was listening to, Michael Franks. All of their music also helped me to just kind of relax and calm down a little bit, you know, Bob Dylan. Really, really wonderful, wonderful music that helped get me through.
Well, we're here in Thailand, very interesting times in Thailand.
Yes.
Coming up to Christmas. Is there a special message you would give, you know, for all those out there, you know, who I guess they're battling through a few tough times at the moment?
I would wish, from what I've seen here in Bangkok already, I would wish for peace for this country by the time Christmas comes. I really think that people, you know, we have such strong opinions about things, you know, but you can't force, especially since, thank God, there is a democratic process here, and you have to let it work. And I hope that the people will realize that at some point, and that when they vote someone in, they also have to be able to vote them out, and they can't just push them out, you know. But Christmas is a special time, and it's really important that we all be able to come together and look back over the year and be grateful. You know, it's almost like Thanksgiving, Christmas for me, because at the end of the year, I'm looking back and seeing all the things that have happened, things that could have happened, you know, people that have left prematurely, way too soon, you know, friends of mine as well. And so it's a time to be grateful again, every day really. But of course, Christmas is, you know, family time, and just be glad that we're still here.
Absolutely. Well, it's wonderful to meet you, and it's great that you've come back to Thailand again. We
Thank
hope
you.
we can see some more of you.
It's good to be back. Absolutely.
If we can't, we can listen to your music.
Of course.
And Unforgettable. It's exactly what you are.
Thank you. I hope so.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
That's why, darling, it's incredible that someone so unforgettable thinks that I am unforgettable too.